In this video, we are going to solve these two equations, this system of equations, using this substitution method. First step, so I take our two equations, I'm going to number them. That's going to be number 1, that's going to be number 2. Now I want to take one of these two equations, and I want to solve one of them for either x or y. Doesn't matter which one you're solving for, whether it's x or y. Just do the one that looks the easiest. Now when I look at it, I see that this very first x here is all alone. There's no number in front of it. I think that's going to be my easiest one to solve. So, I'm going to take number 1, which is x plus 3y equals 7. I'm going to solve it for x so I can x all by itself. That means I'm going to subtract 3y from both sides. Now I'm left with x equals 7 minus 3y. My next step is to take this x and stick it into my other equation wherever the x is. You have to pick the other equation. It doesn't work if you put it in the same one. So the first time you worked with equation 1, now I'm going to work with equation 2. So, originally I have 5y minus 4 times, and this is where I put my x back in, and then I'm going to use this piece right here. Instead of x, I'm going to put 7 minus 3y equals negative 96. So I'm right back to my original equation. I've just put that one part in. I'm going to take this, I'm forgetting that it was equation number 2. I'm going to solve that for y now. Looking at it, I have 5y minus 28 plus 12y equals negative 96. I'm going to add 28 to both sides. And that's going to leave me with, oh, I should put my 5 and my 12. 5y and 12y put together is 17y. This 28 and that 28 cancel each other out. Negative 96 plus 28 is going to be 68. Negative 68, that is. Almost done. Get that y by itself, divide both sides by 17, and I end up with y equals, alright, and dividing negative 68 by 17, I find out that y equals negative 4. Half done. I haven't got my x yet. So I'm going to take that y, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to stuff it into one of these two equations. Stuff it in for the y. It doesn't matter which equation I choose, just pick one of them. I'm going to go with the first one, because I think that's a little slightly simpler equation. So, I'm going with equation number 1, x plus 3y equals 7, x plus, and I'm going to put in my value that I figured out for y. Oops, down here. 3 times, my value for y is negative 4, equals 7. X plus 3 times negative 4. 3 times negative 4 is going to be negative 12, so x minus 12 equals 7. I'm going to add 12 to both sides. So I end up with x equals 19. So there is my solution set. X equals 19, y equals negative 4. Those are the answers I'm looking for. Now you should double check your answers to make sure it works. Feed both your x and your y into your equations. And I've run out of time to do that. But that would be the safe thing to do, especially if you want to get 100%.